Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. Hello everyone. Welcome to Smart Class. Who's this? Who is this gorgeous lady next to me? Okay, we'll talk more about Miss Sabrina. Say hello to Miss Sabrina. But before that, welcome everyone to Smart Class. Okay, so for those who have joined us last week, welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, apa yang kita akan buat malam ni ialah kita akan sambung minggu ni punya kelas live yang kedua, iaitu English Year 3 bersama Teacher Shifa. Okay, but before we get into that, let me introduce my co-host tonight. This gorgeous lady next to me is Miss Sabrina.
Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina and I'm very excited to be here today and I can't wait to meet you guys very soon.
Why very soon? Because once in a while we would take turn hosting. So tak adalah asyik muka I je kan? Gitu. Alright, so for this week, inshallah, I'll be hosting several more sessions, but we'll have more new faces coming up. Miss Sabrina is one of them. We'll have another guy coming on board. Okay, so very excited. Okay, apa yang kita akan buat malam ni ialah, as I mentioned earlier, we will join Teacher Shifa for English Year 3. Okay, so for those who have joined last week's class, don't worry. If you missed it, if you missed the class or you joined halfway, you can still check Miss Shifa's time preposition class on Facebook, on our Facebook. So jangan lupa nak follow dan like kita punya Facebook, kita punya Instagram, kita punya TikTok. So we have fun videos on TikTok as well. Okay, so hari ni for tonight kita akan tengok preposition. We will be learning about preposition year 3. Okay, so if you guys are watching and you have your brothers or sisters or cousins who are standard 1, standard 2, even 6-year-old, call them up. Jom join ramai-ramai tengok kelas Teacher Shifa. Okay, we'll bring Teacher Shifa on in a minute, but for those yang first time join kami, kita akan adakan kelas percuma setiap hari daripada hari Selasa hingga hari Ahad, insya-Allah setiap minggu. Okay, so last week I posted all the live classes. So insya-Allah next week Miss Sabrina will be taking over some of the classes and we're excited to bring more content and more study material for you guys. Okay. Selain daripada tengok video ni, you guys pun nanti boleh dapatkan nota-nota ataupun material yang kami gunakan dalam kelas kami di Facebook. So that's why important, kena like and follow. Okay? Alright, so I think Teacher Shifa is ready. Hello, Teacher Shifa.
Hello everyone.
Hey.
Hi Miss Haja. Hi Miss Sabrina.
Hi.
How are you doing tonight?
I am doing fine, thank you. I hope both of you are doing fine as well.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Great. It's finally nice, not to talk alone at the game.
A co-host.
Yeah, the co-host. Okay, sometimes next week mungkin I tak host langsung. Miss Sabrina yang fully hosting ataupun kita campur-campur, mix it up.
Okay.
Okay, so you will be teaching preposition tonight, okay?
Yes.
Like some sort of a continuation from last week, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so everyone make sure you have your book, your notebook, your pencil, and get ready. And of course, don't forget to answer the questions in the comment. Me and Miss Sabrina will be keeping an eye, okay? All right, Teacher Shifa, we'll see you after class. Take it away.
All right. Thank you, Miss Hajar. Thank you, Miss Sabrina. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're new here, if you're new with watching my class, if you weren't here last week, welcome. But if you were here last week, I would say, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. And this week, we will be continuing our lesson from last week. Jadi, minggu ini kita akan sambung pelajaran yang teacher sudah ajar pada minggu lepas. Okay, how was your week? This week, did you have a good time at school? School just started after 1 week of school holiday. Kamu semua dah pergi sekolah kan? Dah balik ke sekolah selepas cuti seminggu. Best tak? Okay, all right. So for this week, just like Miss Hajar said, I will be teaching preposition for year 3. Teacher Shifa akan mengajar preposition untuk pelajar tahun 3. But if you are in standard 4, standard 5 or standard 6, even standard 1 or standard 2, or even a 6 years old, or even you are in high school, you can still learn this because it is something that you should understand and master if you want to be able to speak English well. Okay? Jadi tak kisahlah awak dah 6 tahun ke, dari darjah 1 sampai darjah 6 ataupun sudah di sekolah menengah, tapi mempelajari preposition untuk subjek English ataupun untuk bahasa Inggeris sangat penting. Okay? Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, just like last week, in today's class, I need your help. Teacher perlukan pertolongan awak, boleh tak? Okay, firstly, what do you have to do? Apa yang adik-adik atau murid-murid di rumah perlu buat? Okay, have your notebook or a piece of paper ready. Okay, so have your notebook. Make sure buku nota awak ataupun sekeping kertas berada berdekatan dengan awak untuk awak tulis nota, for you to write down your notes. Next, take down the notes. Why is it important? Kenapa penting kena salin nota, teacher? Okay, when you are learning, apabila masa awak sedang belajar, bila awak menulis, awak lagi memahami dan mengingati. Okay, you remember and you understand more when you write down your notes. Next, let's do the activities together. Oh, I didn't know this turned into a singing lesson. Okay, so teacher ada banyak aktiviti untuk kelas hari ini. Sila gunakan ruangan komen. Please use the comment section to write down the answers. And lastly, make sure to have fun learning. Okay, learning is fun and you should always learn the smart way. Okay. Which book are we using today? Buku mana yang kita guna sebagai sumber reference untuk hari ini? Okay, so if you are in year 3, please, you can refer to your Get Smart Plus 3 students book. Okay, on the top left here, di belah atas kiri ini dia tulis students book, maksudnya buku untuk pelajar. You can refer to page 45, page 45, as well as your Get Smart Plus 3 workbook, buku kerja, page 30 for page 34. Okay, so same as last week, I will be explaining in English and then I will explain it in bahasa. Okay, sama seperti minggu lepas, teacher akan explain atau menerangkan my class today, kelas teacher hari ini dalam bahasa Inggeris dahulu. Selepas itu, teacher akan terangkan dalam bahasa Malaysia. Okay? Okay, but before we get started with prepositions of place, let's do a quick recap. This is where get your typing skills, put them to good use. Okay? You have to just write down the answer in the chat box so that we can do this activity together. Typekan jawapan di dalam ruangan komen supaya kita boleh buat aktiviti ini bersama-sama. So a quick recap means is for me to check your understanding based on last week's lesson. Okay, teacher nak check kamu punya pemahaman mengenai kelas teacher minggu lepas. Okay. Do you still remember what we learned last week? Before that, I have to ask. Teacher kena tanya, kamu semua ingat tak minggu lepas teacher ajar apa? Okay, I taught you time preposition or prepositions of time. Preposition means a word that is used before a noun to link the sentence. And preposition of time is to tell the person you are talking to when something happened. Minggu lepas teacher ajar preposition of time, iaitu perkataan-perkataan yang kita guna untuk memberitahu orang yang bercakap dengan kita bila sesuatu terjadi. Okay? Alright, so here's the first question. Okay, so we have here a girl who's in bed. She's reading a book. Let's see when she reads her book. Okay? All right, I have here 4 blanks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you remember, you can see all these nouns next to the blanks. These are the clues as to which time preposition you should use. I'm teaching you a trick here or a tip. So, bila awak ada exam, ada periksa di mana awak kena menjawab soalan dan terdapat ruangan kosong untuk awak tulis jawapan tu, cuba tengok perkataan di sebelah ruangan kosong tu. Okay? So, we have here 9 o'clock, that's a time. Night, that's part of day. Saturday, that's a day of the week. And midnight, which is a part of time. Okay, so first blank. Kina sleeps blank. 9 o'clock blank night. Next one. She reads a book in bed before she sleeps. Okay, so this one, there's no blank. Tak ada blank di dalam, tak ada ruang kosong di dalam ayat ini. The next one pula. Okay, blank Saturday, she sleeps blank midnight. All right, so let's go to, I see some of you has already commented in the comment section. Ada beberapa orang yang sudah menaip jawapan di dalam ruangan komen. Thank you. Okay, so let's look at the first answer. Kina sleeps at 9 o'clock. We use at to talk about a specific time. Pada pukul 9 malam. Okay, so kalau dalam bahasa Malaysia pada pukul 9 malam, but in English we say at 9 o'clock at night. Because 9 o'clock, there's twice that happens in one day, right? 9 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock at night. I already gave you the answer for number 2. Kina sleeps at 9 o'clock at night, which is the part of day. Okay, and the next one, blank Saturday. So Saturday is a day of the week. Whenever we want to talk about a day of the week, we use on. We use on Saturday. All right, on Saturday she sleeps blank midnight. Remember, midnight is also a time. Yes, on. Good job. Hey, she sleeps at midnight. She sleeps at midnight. Sorry, I saw an answer in the chat box that was talking about on Saturday, and I completely misread my own answer. Truly, I apologize for that mistake. Okay, so she sleeps at midnight. Question number 2. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blanks as well. We have here a picture of a boy and his father in the car. Okay, so the first blank the morning. Okay, Jason's mother drives him to school. Okay, so just now I said father, but actually it's his mother. His mother has short hair, like me. Do you have short hair? Write in the chat box. I have short hair, teacher. Okay, and the next one, he finishes school blank 1 o'clock. The previous question, we used 9 o'clock. Do you remember the time preposition we used? Ingat tak time preposition yang kita guna untuk soalan nombor 1 tadi? Okay, blank the afternoon. Okay, the next one, blank the evening. He goes to the park to play with his friends. Okay, so in this question, I have 3 parts of the day, which is the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. So all these parts of the day, they use the same time preposition. Can you guess what it is? I see some of you already commenting. Good job. Okay, in the morning, Jason's mother drives him to school. Does your mother drive you to school? I used to walk to school when I was still in school. Okay, he finishes school at 1 o'clock. Okay, we're talking about a specific time. In the afternoon, we are talking about the part of day. And lastly, in the evening, he goes to the park to play with his friends. Okay, let me explain in bahasa. Pada waktu pagi, Ibu Jason menghantar dia ke sekolah menaiki kereta, memandu kereta untuk menghantar dia ke sekolah. Okay, he maksudnya dia sekolah dia habis pada pukul 1 tengah hari. Alright. Okay, pada waktu petang, in the evening, he goes to the park. Dia pergi ke taman untuk bermain bersama kawan-kawan dia. Okay. If you do go to the park in the evening, be careful. Make sure to always wear your mask and always use a hand sanitizer. Okay? Yeah. Question number 3. Here we have 2 friends. Do you remember her name? She has big poofy hair and very big brown eyes. Okay. She's talking to her friend. Her name is Raya. She appeared in my class last week. We talked about her week. Nama dia Raya. Nama karakter ini ialah Raya. Dan minggu lepas kita belajar tentang apa yang Raya buat pada hari Minggu, weekdays. Okay, from Monday to Friday using time prepositions. If you haven't watched that lesson, go to SmartKelas Facebook to learn the smart way with me. Okay, so Raya and Aryan are talking about their friend Mikhail and Raul. So we have 4 people in this picture. We have Raya, we have Aryan, and we have Mikhail and Raul. What are they playing? What kind of sport are they playing? Let's read the question to find out. Mari kita baca soalan dalam soalan nombor 3 ini untuk tahu sukan apa yang diorang tengah main ni. Okay, so Raya asked blank, do they play basketball? Okay, so the blank in this sentence is a question word that we use to ask about when something happened. Okay, di ruangan kosong ini kita menggunakan perkataan untuk menanya soalan bila sesuatu terjadi. So, if you know what bila means in English, then this is an easy answer for you. Okay, and Aryan answers, they play basketball blank 6 o'clock blank the evening. Okay, so I have 3 blanks here. The first blank is a question word, okay? Perkataan yang menanyakan soalan. And then blank 6 o'clock, a word that shows the time, perkataan yang menunjukkan masa. Dan satu lagi ruangan kosong about the part of the day. Okay, so let's check the answers together. The first blank is when. When do they play basketball? That is a question. I wonder when. Saya berfikir bila diorang main basketball ni. Okay, so Aryan is answering the question and he answers it by, Aryan menjawab soalan Raya menggunakan time preposition untuk memberitahu Raya waktu bila Mikhail dan Raul ni bermain basketball, bola keranjang. Okay, they play basketball at 6 o'clock in the evening. Good job, everyone who answered. Yay! We have one more question before we begin our lesson. Okay, question number 4. Here we have this energetic young boy. Budak lelaki ni sangat penuh dengan energi dia. Dia suka main tennis. He likes to play tennis and his name is Ong. Let's read more about Ong. Okay? Ong plays tennis for the school's tennis club. Okay, so in this sentence, there's no blank space. Okay, so this is a complete sentence. So Ong bermain tenis untuk klub tenis sekolah dia. Do you play tennis or do you play basketball like Mikhail and Raul? Write down in the comment section or the comment section what kind of sport you play. Awak main sukan apa? Beritahu teacher dalam ruangan komen. Okay. He has tennis practice blank Tuesday, a day of the week, and Thursday, another day of the week. So he has practice on 2 days. Dia ada latihan tenis 2 hari seminggu. Okay. Sometimes he has practice blank weekends as well. So weekends is hujung minggu. Saturday and Sunday are considered weekends. Oh, even on Saturday and Sunday he has to practice. Dia kena practice permainan tenis dia hari Sabtu dengan Ahad juga. Because he's a very good tennis player. Okay, so yeah. He has tennis practice on Tuesday and Thursday. Pada is on. Pada hari Selasa dan Khamis, dia ada latihan tenis. Okay. Also, we can use on for weekends. Very good. He has practice on weekends as well. Okay. So for this week's lesson, today's lesson, we are learning the preposition of place. We want to talk about where something or someone is. Kita ingin bercakap tentang di mana sesuatu atau seseorang itu berada. So preposition of place is to talk about where something is. Preposition of time is to talk about when, bila dan di mana. Okay? So here I have 3 adorable shapes. Teacher ada 3 bentuk yang sangat comel di sini. I have a yellow triangle, sebuah segi bentuk 3 berwarna kuning. A diamond shape that is purple, warna ungu dia bentuk diamond. And a pink circle, bentuk bulat berwarna merah jambu. So they're all somewhere. Diorang berada di sesuatu tempat. Okay, dia ni tengah duduk di atas kerusi. Dia berada di bawah huruf A. Dia berada di dalam bakul. Okay, so when we want to talk about where something is, we use preposition of place. So let's see where these adorable shapes are. Yay! Here we have the yellow triangle on a chair. Oh, teacher, minggu lepas teacher ajak on untuk hari dalam 1 minggu. Sekarang on juga di atas. Okay, don't worry. I'll go through them one by one so you won't be confused. And by the end of this class, I hope you will be able to master them. Okay, then huruf A ada di bawah. So when something is below, we say under the letter A. Yes, the purple one is so cute, right? Okay, and then the pink circle is in the basket. Dia ada di dalam. So these are some of the words that we can use to talk about where things are. Okay, ini adalah antara 3 dari banyak lagi perkataan yang kita boleh guna untuk bercakap tentang di mana sesuatu berada. Okay, are you ready to learn all of them? You are? Yay! I'm so happy. Let's get started. Okay, so I have here 2 photos, photo A and photo B. I'll say picture A and picture B. Picture A is on the left. Gambar A ada di belah kiri. Picture B is on the right. Gambar B ada di belah kanan. Okay, so here I have picture A. Let's look at picture A. Let's look at the picture. Jom kita tengok gambar di dalam kotak A. I have a cat. Oh, so cute. Do you like cats? And I have a box. Ada sebuah kotak. And there's a football. Bola sepak. Okay, so all these things are in a place. They're somewhere between them. Okay, So before we read the sentences together, I would like to let those who are new here know. Teacher nak beritahu untuk mereka yang baru join kelas teacher minggu ini. Okay, teacher akan baca sekali. I'll read it once. I'll read it twice. Okay, teacher akan baca 2 kali. And I need your help. At home, I need you to read along with me. Teacher perlukan awak untuk baca sekali dengan teacher. Okay? Why? Why do I have to read with you? Kenapa saya perlu baca sekali dengan teacher? Because when I read the words, I pronounce them. And when you follow, you will be learning how to pronounce these words too. So awak juga belajar cara untuk membaca perkataan-perkataan ini secara betul. Okay, so that's why I always ask my students to repeat after me. Teacher selalu meminta murid-murid teacher untuk baca selepas teacher membaca. Okay, I'll read slowly. Okay, if I am reading too fast or I am speaking or I'm teaching too fast, let me know. Kalau teacher mengajar cepat sangat atau teacher baca terlalu cepat, sila tulis dalam komen. Teacher, please read slowly. Teacher, tolong baca perlahan sikit. Okay? Let's read. Oh, before I forget, do you see the blue circle? So that is the pointer. I will use this to point to the words so you know which word I am reading. Okay? So pointer biru ini, bulat yang warna biru ini, teacher akan guna untuk tunjuk perkataan supaya awak tahu perkataan mana yang teacher sedang baca. Okay? The cat is next to the box. One more time. The cat is next to the box. Do you see the purple word next to? Okay, so we look at the cat here, and the cat is next to. So next to means sebelah. Let's read the second sentence. Jom baca ayat yang kedua. There is a football in the box. One more time. There is a football in the box. Let's find the football. Here it is. Okay. So ada sebuah bola sepak di dalam kotak. So the word in means di dalam. Okay. Let's look at picture B. Here we have, this cat is so adorable. There's a table, there's a cat, and there are 3 books. So just like picture A, I will read the first 2 sentences twice, and you repeat after me. Okay? Great. I have 3 books on my table. Okay, one more time. I have 3 books on my table. So let's find the books. Here are the books. When there's more than 1 book, we have to add an S at the back because it's plural. If you want to know more about singular or plural nouns, join my class on SmartKelas. Okay, so 3 books. Terdapat 3 buku di atas permukaan meja. The next sentence. My cat is sleeping under. My cat is sleeping under the table. Okay. Let's find the cat. Here it is. It's under. Di bawah. Kucing saya tidur di bawah meja. Kucing awak suka tidur dekat mana? Kucing teacher suka tidur atas sofa. My cat likes to sleep on the sofa. So, if your cat likes to sleep somewhere. Kalau kucing awak suka tidur di permukaan di dalam rumah awak, di mana awak boleh guna preposition of place. You can use preposition of place to talk about where your cat likes to sleep. Okay? All right. So here's Mark and Maria. Do you remember them? Okay. Those of you who are new, untuk kamu semua yang baru join kelas teacher, I have two friends here. Teacher ada dua orang kawan di sini. Nama mereka Mark di belah kiri. Hi Mark. Hi Mark. Okay. Dan Maria di sebelah kanan. Hi Maria. Mereka akan menolong teacher untuk menerangkan lesson teacher. They will help me to explain the lesson with me together so that you can understand. Okay. So we use prepositions of place to say where someone thing is. I'll read that one more time and I'll explain it to you. Okay. We use prepositions of place to say where someone or something is. Okay. So the preposition of place are words that we use to say where. Di mana? Di mana bag saya? Where's my bag? Di mana phone saya? Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. Okay. So in is a preposition of place like we read just now. We use it to say where someone, di mana seseorang or something, sesuatu. So we can use it for these two things. So kalau awak nak cakap tentang kawan awak, mak awak ataupun komputer awak, buku awak, you can use preposition of place. Alright. Okay. So let's go through some other example sentences. Mari baca beberapa ayat-ayat contoh bersama sebelum kita pelajari dengan lebih mendalam. Before we understand a little bit more about preposition of place. Okay, so picture on the left. It's a cool guy on a motorcycle. Wow, he's wearing a helmet. He's being very safe. Dia sedang memakai helmet sewaktu membawa motor. Kalau tak, bahaya, terjatuh, Allah, terlanggar kepala. Okay, so you have to always wear a helmet when you are on a motorcycle or a motorbike so that you can be safe. Let's read the sentence together and we will read it twice. Kita akan baca dua kali. Okay. He is sitting on the motorbike. One more time. He is sitting on the motorbike. Dia sedang duduk di atas motosikal. Mestilah duduk kat atas, takkan duduk kat bawah. Okay, so using the right preposition of place, you will be able to speak better. If you use the wrong preposition of place, the person listening to you will be so confused. He's sitting under the motorbike. Okay, kalau awak guna preposition of place yang salah, orang yang awak sedang bercakap dengan akan sangat pening kepala. Dia duduk di bawah motosikal, macam mana tu? Okay. Let's look at picture number 2. Here, there's sebuah kotak merah di sini dan terdapat beberapa jenis permainan di dalam kotak ini. So we call it a. Down in the comment and tell me what's your favorite toy? Is it a dinosaur? Is it a pink unicorn? Is it a white spaceship? Is it a jigsaw puzzle or Lego blocks? I like Lego. Lego is really fun. Let's read the sentence together. I keep my toys in a toy box. Okay, let's read it one more time. I keep my toys in a toy box. Okay, similar to 3 books, sama macam 3 buku yang kita baca pada ayat tadi. Toys means more than one toy. So where do we keep our toys? Where? Di mana? In a toy box. Di dalam kotak mainan. Alright? Okay. So here I have highlighted them so that you remember on and in. So preposition of time, we use it when? Bila kita guna preposition of time? Bila kita nak preposition of place, sorry. Preposition of place, kita ingin menerangkan di mana sesuatu berada. And it always comes before the noun. Ia akan datang sebelum kata nama am. The motorbike, a toy box. Okay, so here we have two pictures as well. In both pictures, they are eating. They're eating. Have you had your dinner? Awak dah makan malam belum? Teacher belum lagi. Oh, sedihnya. So let's talk about where they eat. Di mana mereka makan. Okay, so let's look at the picture on the left. Jom lihat gambar di sebelah kiri. Ryan is eating at the table. One more time. Ryan is eating at the table. Ryan makan di meja. Okay, so he's eating, I think he's eating nasi ayam. Teacher rasa dia tengah makan nasi ayam, chicken rice. Oh, there's someone here. With Ryan, they are eating together. Mereka makan bersama-sama. Okay, so sekarang kita tengok gambar. When we look at this picture, we know that the other boy, budak lelaki yang seorang lagi ni, dia duduk di sebelah. So when we want to talk about sitting next to, this is how we explain or we talk about where the other boy is. He is sitting next to his brother. One more time. He is sitting next to his brother. Okay. Just now we also used the word next to talk about the cat that was next to the box. So a cat is seekor haiwan. It's an animal. So we can also use to talk about someone, seseorang yang di mana mereka berada. So we use next to. Okay. So again, I have highlighted the preposition of place. Teacher telah highlightkan perkataan preposition of place dengan warna ungu in purple. At the table. Like right now, I am sitting at the table. So if you are sitting at the table, kalau awak juga duduk di meja, we use at. Okay. So he is sitting next to, sebelah. Sekarang ni tak ada orang pun sebelah teacher. Okay, so I don't have anyone next to me. Tak ada orang pun di sebelah teacher. But if you are sitting next to, kalau awak duduk sebelah ayah awak, if you are sitting next to your father, we use the preposition of place, next to. Next. Seterusnya. Okay, so here we have Raya again. She is making the bed. Dia sedang mengemas katil. Do you make the bed? Awak kemas katil tak lepas awak bangun? It's important to make the bed after you wake up so that you will feel more energetic. Sebenarnya, kalau lepas awak bangun, awak kemas katil awak, awak dapat rasa lebih semangat untuk meneruskan hari awak. So make sure to always make your bed. Pastikan awak semua kemas katil selepas awak bangun dari tidur. But we're not here to talk about Raya making the bed. Sekarang ni kita tak bercakap tentang Raya mengemas katilnya. We're talking about these. Do you see her pink shoes? Where does she keep her shoes? Di mana Raya simpan kasut dia? Let's find out. Raya keeps her shoes under her bed. Alamak, teacher terlepas titik noktah lah. Teacher kena bagi salah dekat ayat teacher ni. So I hope all of you don't forget your full stop as well. Kalau awak tulis jawapan, awak tulis ayat, make sure ayo. Okay, so Raya keeps her shoes under her bed. The next one, the cashier is standing behind the cash register. The cashier is standing behind the cash register. So here we have two preposition of place. Di sini kita ada dua perkataan untuk menunjukkan di mana sesuatu berada. So in these two examples, dalam dua contoh gambar dan ayat ini, kita bercakap tentang sesuatu. We're talking about something, not someone right now. Okay? Under her bed. Katil ialah sesuatu. Under, di bawah. Do you keep your shoes under your bed or in the shoe cupboard? Awak simpan kasut awak di bawah katil ataupun di dalam almari kasut. Okay, here we have behind. Di belakang cash register, mesin duit. So cashier is someone who works at a place where you can buy things. Okay, cashier ialah juruwang di mana dia bekerja di tempat yang awak boleh membeli barang seperti kedai runcit ataupun kedai mainan. So if he works at the cashier at a supermarket or a toy shop, he will stand behind the cash register. Okay. Someone bought something that is 10 ringgit. Ada orang beli barang yang berharga 10 ringgit. Okay. Again, highlighted in purple. Sekali lagi, teacher telah tulis perkataan preposition of place menggunakan warna ungu so that you remember. Like yesterday, if you watched Miss Hajar's class yesterday, she used different colors to make you remember which is the subject, which is the verb to be, and which is the verb. Okay, so in my class, I will be using purple to talk about the preposition of place, right? So here, let's look at in. I have a few more examples so that we can really remember, and I will then explain to you when, bila kita guna perkataan in. Okay, so here I have the word in is I-N. Sama macam in the morning that we learned last week. Sama seperti pada waktu in the morning, pagi untuk preposition of time. So dalam bahasa Inggeris, perkataan in boleh digunakan untuk menerangkan atau bercakap tentang waktu bila sesuatu terjadi dan juga di mana sesuatu berada. So in can be used for two things. In the morning to talk about part of the day, and in something, di dalam sesuatu. Okay? So if you look at the cat here, that is in the box. So you know that in for preposition of means inside something. Okay? In untuk preposition of place, maknanya ialah di dalam sesuatu. Okay. So for you to understand a little bit more, untuk awak faham dengan lebih lanjut in, let's look at the picture on the left. Okay. So here we have a woman. Her name is Miss Puva. Let's read the sentence together. How many times should we read the sentence? Berapa kali kita perlu baca ayat ini? Twice. Dua kali. Okay. Miss Puva is sitting in the car. One more time. Miss Puva is sitting in the car. So dia duduk di dalam kereta. For you to use in, something awak berada di sekeliling awak ialah bingkai kereta tu. Betul tak? So ada tingkap dan awak tutup pintu semua, so awak berada di dalam sesuatu. So that is when we use in. Let's look at the next example. I keep my books in my backpack. I keep my books in my backpack. Okay, so this girl, she keeps her book in her backpack. Okay, budak perempuan ini dia simpan buku dia di dalam beg galas dia. Okay, so your bag. So let's imagine your school bag. Jom kita fikir ataupun awak tengok beg sekolah awak tu. Okay, kita boleh buka, letak di dalam dan tutup. So buku itu di sekelilingi beg awak. So that is when we use in. I have two more examples for in. Let's look at the picture on the left here. It's a pink room and there's a photo on the wall and there's a bed. Let's read the sentence together. Jom kita baca ayat ini bersama-sama. The bed is in my room. One more time. The bed is in my room. Katil itu berada di dalam bilik saya. Okay, so let's think of a room. Like if you're in a living room right now, awak disekelilingi dengan dinding. So when something is around you, you are in somewhere. So in this example, dalam contoh ini, kita bercakap tentang katil. So katil ini berada di dalam bilik. Kerana di sekeliling katil itu ialah dinding. So that is when we use in. Next, here is a fridge. Fridge is a peti ais. So here we have a lot of food. Oh, there's cake and cheese and chocolate milk and apples and soda and eggs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so terdapat banyak jenis makanan dalam peti ais ni. Tapi kita akan bercakap tentang hanya sebuah jenis makanan je. We're only going to talk about one thing. We're only going to talk about one type of food. Which food are we going to talk about? Okay. There are 3 bottles of chocolate milk in the fridge. Wow, that's a very long sentence. It's quite a long sentence. Agak panjang ayat ni, tapi tak mengapa. It's okay. Let's read it one more time. There are 3 bottles of chocolate milk in the fridge. Okay, terdapat 3 biji botol susu coklat di dalam peti ais. I love chocolate milk. Saya suka sangat susu coklat. Awak suka tak? Awak suka susu mana? Susu pisang ke? Susu strawberry ke? Susu kurma ke? Susu coklat ke? Ke awak tak suka susu? What kind of milk do you like? Do you like chocolate milk, strawberry milk, date milk, or banana milk? Or you don't like milk? Okay, so again, when the chocolate milk is in the fridge, it is surrounded by the fridge. So susu coklat ini berada di dalam peti ais dan di sekeliling coklat, susu coklat, botol susu coklat itu ialah peti ais. Okay, so when you are surrounded, bila awak di sekelilingi sesuatu benda, you are in. Okay, so let's go to the next preposition of place. On. Okay, so here is an indication as well as how to spell the word on. O-N, on. Just like in, sama seperti perkataan in, di mana preposition of time, you use it to talk about part of the day, and where something is on, you use it for both situations as well. Awak boleh guna perkataan on untuk bercakap tentang bila sesuatu terjadi dan di mana sesuatu benda itu berada. Okay? So in English, sometimes one word can be used for different situations or they have 2 meanings. Kadang-kadang ada sesetengah perkataan dalam bahasa Inggeris boleh digunakan untuk situasi yang berbeza dan satu perkataan itu mungkin ada beberapa number definisi. So there's different definitions. Okay, so on is when we want to talk about if something is on a flat surface, permukaan yang rata. Just like this small cat, sama macam kucing warna grey ni, dia sedang tidur di atas, on, di atas sofa. So just now it's the same cat, kucing yang sama yang tidur bawah meja tadi dalam gambar B, kalau awak ingat lagi. So now he moved from under the table, dia pindah tidur dari di bawah meja, sekarang dia tidur di atas sofa. Now he is sleeping on the sofa. Okay, so let's look at some other examples. Mari kita lihat contoh-contoh yang lain untuk perkataan on. So this first sentence, let's read it together and then I will explain the picture. Toby keeps his school books on his shelf. One more time. Toby keeps his school books on his shelf. So on, we use it for flat surfaces, permukaan yang rata seperti ini. Okay, so dia simpan buku sekolah dia di atas almari, on his shelf. So he places his books here. Do you have a shelf where you keep your school books? Okay, so you have to be tidy, keep them on a surface. Here's another example. Mo is wearing a hat on his head. One more time. Mo is wearing a hat on his head. So he's wearing a hat on his head. Permukaan kepala kita juga walaupun bentuk bulat tapi ia agak rata. Okay, so mestilah awak pakai topi atas kepala kan? Takkan pakai topi atas kepala lutut. Walaupun dua-duanya ada perkataan kepala. So when you wear a hat, you wear it on your head. So ini pun permukaan kepala. So bila awak letak sesuatu di atas kepala awak ialah on. Okay. So let's look at two more examples for on. On the left, gambar di sebelah kiri kita ada seorang budak lelaki. Dia sedang membaca buku dan duduk di atas cushion. So how do we say that or how do we explain it to someone? Bagaimana cara kita bercakap tentang di mana budak ini duduk sambil membaca buku dalam bahasa Inggeris? Let's read the sentence together. Kieran is sitting on the cushion while reading his book. Kieran is sitting on the cushion while reading his book. So here we use the word while as well. So if you join my class on SmartKelas, I will also teach how to use while. But now let's learn about preposition of place. Okay, so Kieran duduk di atas cushion sambil membaca buku. So the word while means sambil. On the cushion ialah di atas cushion. So on the right, picture on the right, kita ada lagi dua orang budak yang juga sedang membaca buku. Tetapi permukaan di mana mereka duduk untuk membaca buku adalah berlainan. They are sitting on different surfaces while reading their book. Let's find out where they are sitting. Jom kita baca di mana mereka berada. So here we have Mat. Mat is sitting on the cushion while Jannah is lying on the floor. Okay, so Mat, one more time. Mat is sitting on the cushion while Jannah is lying on the floor. Okay, so Mat sedang duduk di atas cushion dan sementara itu Jannah dia baring di atas lantai sambil membaca buku. Okay, so you can use on for sitting on the cushion, duduk di atas cushion, or lying on the floor. Lying tu baring, bukan menipu. Macam ni lah. This is what I mean by certain English words can have two meaning. Beberapa perkataan Inggeris ada banyak maksud. So lying on the floor, dia berbaring di atas lantai. Okay, so now we're moving to under. Under ejaannya ialah U-N-D-E-R. Under. Okay. Bawah kerusi, bangku. There is a cat under the bench. Okay, so let's look at the picture on the left. Mari kita lihat gambar di sebelah kiri. Terdapat 3 orang budak perempuan bermain, I forgot what it's called, bermain tali di bawah pokok. They are playing at the tree. They are playing under the tree. Mereka bermain di bawah pokok. Okay, so under means when something is on top of you. Kalau sesuatu ada di atau under, you are under. Okay, so let's look at the picture on the right. There is a baby with her teeth out. She's under the table. I think it's the same table the cat was sleeping under just now. Teacher rasa ini meja yang sama macam meja yang kucing itu tidur tadi. Okay, my baby sister is crawling under the table. One more time. My baby sister is crawling under the table. Okay, crawling tu merangkak. Okay, so kalau bayi, if babies, they don't know how to walk, mereka tak tahu cara untuk berjalan, jadi mereka merangkak. Okay, so when something is on top of her, bila ada sesuatu berada di atas dia, dia di bawah. Kita bercakap tentang bayi ini. So when we talk about the baby, where is she? Di mana dia berada? She is under. There's another word that we can use for the table, but we have to go to the next slide. Okay, next slide after this. Okay, the next one is behind. Behind. Okay, behind is spelled B-E-H-I-N-D. Behind. Okay, so the picture of the cat here, the cat is behind the vase. Belakang. Okay, so bila awak, contohnya ni tangan teacher kan, I am behind my hand. Teacher berada di belakang. Okay, so let's look at the picture on the left. There is a dog here and there is a man shaking. Okay, because he forgot his leash. Dia lupa dia punya tali untuk pegang anjing dia. Jadi anjing ni nak bermain dengan dia. Okay, so let's read the sentence together. The dog is walking behind the man. The dog is walking behind the man. Anjing itu sedang berjalan di belakang lelaki itu. So behind means belakang awak. So this is your behind. Okay. Gambar seterusnya. Terdapat sebuah kerusi dan pokok di belakang. Okay. The plant is behind the chair. One more time. The plant is behind the chair. Pokok itu berada di belakang kerusi. Okay. Kalau teacher sekarang, I'm sitting on a chair. Teacher duduk di atas kerusi on a chair. Tapi belakang teacher ialah gambar. Tak ada pokok. There's a picture behind me. Di belakang teacher. Okay. So let's look at the word above. Okay. So we will be going a bit more after 9:30 because there are a few words for preposition of place and I want to teach you all of them, most of them. So kita belajar bersama-sama, ya? Okay? So above. Above maksudnya di atas. Tadi kita belajar under, di bawah. Sekarang above. Kita nak bercakap tentang benda yang berada di atas. If you look up, what's above you? The ceiling is above me. Okay, so gambar kucing ini terdapat lampu di atas kucing, above the cat. Okay, so my mother hung the picture above the sofa. One more time. My mother hung the picture above the sofa. Mak saya menggantung gambar di atas sofa. So sofa dekat sini, gambar tu dekat sini. Above, atas. Okay? So let's look at one more example. The clock is above the bookshelf. The clock is above the bookshelf. Jam itu berada di atas almari buku. So, if you have a bookshelf and there's a clock above the bookshelf, this is how you tell someone where the clock is. Kalau di rumah awak ada almari buku dan di atas almari buku itu ada jam dinding, inilah cara awak bercakap tentang di mana jam dinding itu berada. Okay? Next, in front of. Just now we learned behind. Now, in front of. So, let me give an example. Okay? So, if I use behind, I am behind my hand. So, teacher sedang bercakap tentang diri teacher. If I want to talk about my hand is in front of me. Tangan teacher berada di depan. Okay? Alright. So here we have a boy. Dia tengah nak salam mak dia sebelum pergi sekolah. He's giving his mom a kiss on her hand before he goes to school. So Adam is standing in front of his mother. Adam is standing in front of his mother. So Adam berdiri di depan mak dia kerana kita bercakap tentang Adam. So if we talk about the mom, we use behind or in front of as well. Okay. So the next one, we have here a wolf and a sheep. Okay. The sheep is in front of the wolf. The sheep is in front of the wolf. Jadi kambing biri-biri ini berada di depan serigala itu. I forgot the word for wolf. Okay, so dia berada di depan. Saya harap kambing biri-biri ini tidak takut dengan wolf ini. Okay, so the next one, at, di. Okay, di mana mereka berada? At school. So at, at. So now we have here the cat. The cat is at the vet. Okay, so kucing itu berada di klinik haiwan. So she is at the vet. Dia berada di tempat itu. Okay, so here we have Raya again. Okay, they are playing at the playground. So mereka bermain di taman permainan. They are playing at the playground. Okay, so mereka berada di sesuatu tempat. And here we have a teacher, seorang teacher, seorang cikgu yang sedang mengajar matematik. Awak tahu tak jawapan ni? 3 darab berapa dapat 9? Tulis dalam comment section. Okay, my mother teaches mathematics at school. Mak saya mengajar matematik di sekolah. My mother teaches mathematics at school. Okay, so at maksudnya awak bercakap tentang seseorang atau sesuatu di mana mereka berada. Same like just now, Ryan is eating at the table. So Ryan sedang memakan, tapi dia makan di mana? Dia makan di meja. Gitu. Okay, the next one is next to. Sebelah. Kita dah belajar atas, bawah, depan, belakang. Sekarang sebelah. Next to. So similar to the first two pictures, sama gambar A dengan B awal tadi. The cat is next to the box. Sebelah. Awak boleh nampak. Okay. So here we have two girls. Maya is studying next to Anya. Maya belajar di sebelah Anya. Okay. Maya is studying next to Anya. So bila awak berdiri bersebelahan dengan orang kiri atau kanan, you say next to. Okay, let's look at these two friends. Dua orang kawan ni juga. Sophie is standing next to Jacob. Sophie berdiri di tepi Jacob. Sophie is standing next to Jacob. So next to, we use it when we want to talk about someone or something who is standing next. Kita sedang bercakap tentang seseorang atau sesuatu yang berada di sebelah. Okay? Next, between, di antara. Sekarang ni, if there are if there are three things, you want to talk about what's in the middle, A, B, dan okay. Teacher tak dua tangan ke sini kan? Tangan kiri, tangan kanan, dan muka teacher. So I can say, my face is between, di antara tangan saya. Okay. So between is spelled B-E-T-W-E-E-N, between. So there is a cat here between two chairs. Ada dua kerusi di sini dan kucing itu di antara dua kerusi itu. Okay. So let's look at the picture on the left. Gambar di sebelah kiri. Miss Anya is sitting between Angie and Amar. Miss Anya sedang duduk di antara Angie dan Ammar. Okay. Miss Anya is sitting between Angie and Ammar. So dia duduk di antara dua orang murid dia, Angie dan Ammar. Dia di tengah-tengah. So kalau awak di tengah antara dua orang atau dua benda, so you use between. Okay. Next one. The orange book is between the green books. So there are two green books here, 1, 2, the bottom one and the top one, and there's an orange book in between. Terdapat sebuah buku berwarna oranye di antara dua buku berwarna hijau. So again, let's look. Miss Anya, dia berduduk, so she's sitting, kan? But the orange book is on the table, but we're talking about the orange book, it's in between, di antara dua buku. Okay, so now we have learned in, on, above, under, behind, next to. Okay, kita belajar semua perkataan preposition of place itu. Sekarang masanya untuk teacher check your understanding. Teacher nak menguji pemahaman awak. Okay, so this is where you need to type in the chat box. Tulis dalam ruangan komen. Tulis jawapan. Okay, so I have a few questions. I have 4 questions actually. So we'll go through them before we end the class. Okay, so question number 1. Here we have Jason and his mother again. Okay, so I used Jason in my lesson just now. So you shouldn't get this wrong. Okay, so where are they? Mana mereka berada? They are blank the car. So is it A, under, B, behind, C, on, or D, in? Wow, I see a few of you already answering. That is amazing. Okay, so they are in the car. They are in the car. Why? Remember, in ada sesuatu yang mengelilingi awak. So there's something that's surrounding you. Around you, there is something. So in. Okay, question number 2. I have here a picture and there are 4 sentences. Okay, terdapat 4 ayat. You have to choose the correct answer. Awak perlu pilih ayat yang betul. Okay, this is similar to how your test at school is like. Ini sama seperti contoh-contoh soalan yang awak menjawab di peperiksaan yang awak you sit for the exam. Okay, so peperiksaan sekolah sama, ada juga bentuk soalan yang sebegini. Okay, so we have A, the books are on the table. B, the chair is behind the books. C, the bag is above the table. Or D, the clock is under the chair. So I have 4 questions. So I have 4 sentences, sorry. You have to choose the correct answer. Okay? So once you've looked at the picture, you've seen where, di mana, where the things are. There's books, there's a bag, there's a chair, there's a clock. Okay? Yes, very good, everyone. It's A. The books are on the table. Okay? The chair is actually not behind the books. It can be. The chair is in front of the table. The bag is under the table. And the clock is behind the chair. Okay? So the next one, here's a slight reading. Okay, I have here 6 sentences, ada 6 ayat, dan teacher nak awak kira berapa perkataan preposition of place yang teacher sudah guna. I used a number of prepositions of place. Okay, you have to look at the picture and read the sentences on the left. You just have to write the numbers. Okay, how many numbers are there? How many preposition of place did I use? How many preposition of place? Just in the head box. So, pay attention. Kamu semua memberi perhatian kepada teacher kan? Suatu lesson teacher, so you will know the number. Okay, so I will read while you type in the answer. Okay, this is my room. My bed is next to the window. There are 2 teddy bears on my bed. There is a clock between my bookshelves. My backpack is under my table. There is a mirror above my bed. Okay, so right, let me go right through it. Some of you already answered. Good job. Okay, don't worry. As I go, of course, the sentences will still be there. So you have time to write your answer. The first one is next to. So my bed is next to the window. Sebelah tingkap. Okay. There are 2 teddy bears on my bed. Ada 2 patung beruang di atas katil saya. Okay. There is a clock between my bookshelves. Ada 2 rak buku di atas dinding. Okay. Dan kita bercakap tentang jam dinding ini, dia antara 2 rak buku ini. My backpack is under my table. Bag saya berada di bawah meja saya. And there is a mirror above my bed. Ada sebuah cermin di atas katil saya. Okay, question number 4. So there are 5 prepositions. So question number 4, the last question. Okay, so for this one, I will just go through it so you can see the answers at home. Is it behind or in or under? Okay, so first we have the cute kitty cat here. The first cute kitty cat is, we cannot see where the kitty cat is because it's behind. Okay, kalau awak boleh nampak, ya di sebelah. Kalau awak tak nampak, behind. Okay, so now we have the next kitty cat. Kucing yang seterusnya ialah berada di depan, in front of. Okay, kucing seterusnya, kucing ketiga ini, dia ada di dalam, so in the box. Dan kucing seterusnya berada, notinya kucing ni, nakal betul kucing ni, dia berdiri di atas kotak itu, on the box. Okay, thank you so much for joining my class. It took quite a while because there are a few words that we can use for preposition of place. But if you join class on SmartKelas to learn the right way to unlearn many more words, and we can understand and speak better. Okay, so I will now read the stage back to Ms. Hajar, and so take it away.
Thank you, Teacher Shifa. That was a good lesson. Alhamdulillah, I think the students learned a lot of things because there are many types of preposition, and you guys have learned at least, on, under, in, next to, between. Okay, so hopefully with Teacher Shifa's lesson, you guys are able to use them better, and more importantly, use them correctly. Okay? All right. So what we are going to do now is, Teacher Shifa, is the line okay?
It's getting better actually.
It's getting
Just
better. Okay.
No, it wasn't so much.
I'm like frozen meat.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay. No,
Okay,
because
yeah. Okay.
yeah, because that's the hello?
Yeah. There you are.
We just wanted to say because there's a heavy storm where we are, so it's affecting the line. But okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Minta maaf sikit ada gangguan sedikit dari belah kami, but insyaAllah alhamdulillah. Harap adik-adik semua enjoy kelas Cikgu Shifa. So kalau nak belajar lebih lagi, make sure you guys follow SmartKelas, because next week pun kita ada kelas Teacher Shifa hari Rabu. Okay? Alright, so for those who join halfway, maksudnya let's say for example, you didn't manage to come in the class at 8:30, make sure that you watch this video again on our Facebook. Okay? Alright, so well, as you can see, tonight is myself and Miss Sabrina. She will be on as our host very soon. Okay, so we hope to see you, dan insyaAllah esok jangan lupa 8:30 malam untuk kelas asas tajwid. Okay? Alright, thank you so much everyone. Thank you Miss Sabrina for being here. Okay, we're excited to have you soon.
I can't wait to meet you guys soon.
Okay, alright.
Bye. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.